Children, I have given you, I have told you so many statements with the string class of a string class, and I have sent you also the questions of string class. But here I have also sent you the solution of the questions. But today I am explaining you the solution of the questions, which are as follows. If you see the first question, here we have it says that enter a string and find out its length. So here in the public void main I am entering the string, and there is we have to put a logic to find out the number of characters in a program, but we have a function called length, as I taught you. So what we'll do, we'll just put the function straight away s dot length, and what it will do, it will find out the number of character present in the given string in L, and then we'll print the length of the string. So what we have done, we have entered the string, we have put the function s dot length, which will find out the number of characters, and it will print the number of length, and number of length will be printed, number of characters will be printed on the screen. Now come to question number 2. It says enter two strings and find out whether the two strings have got same number of characters or not. So what I have done here is, again, s1 and s2 I have entered as two strings. I have used the function s1 dot length to find out the number of characters in string s1, and s2 dot length to find out the number of characters present in the string s2. L1 and L2 contains the number of characters in s1 in L1, and number of characters in s2 is in L2. If L1 is equals to L2, अगर L1 L2 if L1 is equals to L2, then both the strings having same number of characters, otherwise both are having different number of characters. Now come to question number 3. It says that enter two strings and find out whether the two strings are same or not. To finding the strings are same or not, we have two functions, equals and equals ignore case. Equals is case sensitive, equal ignore case is not a case sensitive statement. So what I have done here is I have entered the two string s1 and s2, and I am finding out s1 dot equals ignore case s2. If s1 and s2 are same, then it will print both the strings are same, otherwise both strings are different. Now question number 4 says enter 10 strings and find out print all those strings having more than 10 characters. So here we have to enter 10 strings, so we have to use scanner class. So import java.util.star scanner class I have written here. I am running a loop from 1 to 10, and every time I am entering a string. So every time I am entering a string and I am using the s.length function, if s.length is greater than 10, that means the s entered by the user contains or having more than 10 characters, then I am printing the string. So every time I'll enter a string, and every time it will find out the number of character present in it. If the number of character present is more than 10, it will print that string. Fine. Now come to question number 5. It says that enter a string and replace the small s with capital T, and if the character is not present display, the character is not present. Now for replacing, we have replacing a character with another character, we have replace function. So what I have done here is I have entered a string, and I am using replace function. By using replace function, small s with capital T. Now I want to tell you one thing. If the string doesn't contain, suppose we have a string say xyz, and it doesn't contain small s, so after putting this function, after using this function, I'll get the same string, because it will return a string, and the string which it will return will not change, because no small s is there, so it will not replace by capital T. So same string I'll receive. Same string after using this function. If you are getting the same string, that means the character you are replacing is not present. So here I am entering the string, I am using the replace function. If, and then replace string is in R, if the original string s and the after using the replace function, the string which I am getting in R are equal, that means character is not present. Otherwise I am printing the new string. Now come to question number 6. It says enter a string and replace all small a and capital A with star. So I am entering a string, I am using a replace function s.replace small a with star in R, and then using R, I am using r.replace capital A with star. So entered string is s and new string will be p. Here I want to tell you that suppose we have an example, say Akash, where this capital A is also there, small a is also there. So after using this first statement s.replace small a with star, only small a will be replaced, and the new string which will be in R will be capital A K star sh. Now this R contains the capital A. Now R will be used next time, and I'm replacing capital A with a star. Now after using this capital A will also replace, and then string will become star K star SH. Alright. Now question number 7. It says enter a string and convert it into lowercase and then replace small e with a star. So I am entering a string and then I am using lowercase to convert it into lowercase because it says that accept the string in small alphabets, and then I am using s dot replace e with star. So all the e will be replaced with star with this function, and the new string will come in R. Then I am printing small the string entered as well as the new string R. Now come to question number 8. It says enter a string and replace all the spaces with B. So again I am entering a string and s dot replace B. In computer terminology, when we want to write space in copy, then we use small b and then we cut this. We use this symbol to represent space. So I have written here s dot replace space with B. So R will contain what R will be the new string in which all the spaces will be replaced, and in place of space there will be a B. So I am printing the old string and the new string, which is R. Now come to question number 9. Question number 9 says on user's choice enter a string, and on user's choice either convert the string in lowercase or uppercase. So here I am entering the string, and because I am using switch case, I am displaying a message enter your choice, press 1 to get in lowercase and 2 to get in uppercase. Choice will be entered by the user. After that I am using switch ch. If the choice is 1, I am converting the string into lowercase, and if the choice is 2, I am converting the string in uppercase. And if the choice is other than 1 or 2, default section will be there, it will print invalid character enter. Then come to question number 10, which is a very good question. Enter a name and print the characters in one column. So here you can see it says suppose we have a name, say Akash, and we want to print AKASH, right? So when we take the string, every string is been given a character. I told you in the previous videos that in the string every character is been given a index number starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I have to do here is I have to pick every character and I have to print it in separate line. For that, what I have done here is I have entered a string, I have calculated the length. Length will be 5. Now there is a relation between length and number of characters. If you know the number of length, you know the position, because the length is being counted from 1 and the position is allotted from 0. So every time when you have find out the length, you also know that how many characters are there in the string. So what I have done here is I have calculated the length, then I am running a loop from 0 to less than L. 0 to less than L matlab number of characters are 5. 0 to less than L matlab that means that characters from 0 to 4. So 0 to less than 5 I have running a loop. Every time I am picking a character, the value of I will be 0, it will pick the first character. The value of I will be 1, it will pick the first position character. The value of I will be 2, it will pick the next character. And every time I am printing it in a separate line. So this way this output will come. This is a very important question. Learn this question, read this question and again, and if you have any queries you can ask me in the group. Now come to the next question, where it says that suppose we have a name, say Akash. Now I have to print AKASH in one line and HSAKA in separate line. So again I am doing here, I am entering the string, finding out the length. I have taken two variables ch1 and ch2, and I am again running the loop from 0 to less than L, means 0 to last character less than 5. I am taking out two characters. ch1 is equal to s dot caret I, whereas ch2 is equal to s dot caret L minus 1 minus I. If L is, suppose in Akash case the L is 5, so L minus 1 will be 4. So when I is 0, s dot caret I means it will pick the character from 0 position, and L minus 1 minus I matlab 4 minus 0 means fourth character. Next time when I will be 1, it will pick the first character, and 4 minus 1 third character. So every time this is picking the character from this side and this is picking the character from right hand side, and I am printing both the characters ch1 and ch2, and this way both the lines, both the name as well as reverse of the name will be printed in two columns. Right? Now come to question number 12. It is a kind of a pattern. So see, if we have say name Ajay, I am printing A, AJ, AJA, AJAY. So if you see the according to the position, 0 position, 0 1 position, 0 1 2 position, 0 1 2 3 position. So here I am using nested loop. I have entered the string. I am finding out the length. I am running a loop from 0 to less than L, and the second loop is from 0 to less than equals to I. When I is 0, 0 to 0, 0 character will be printed, print statement, system.out.print. So 0 position character will be taken out and it will be print. Then println for new line. Then again I will be, the value of I will be 1. Then the next loop will run from 0 to 1. The 0 character will be picked. The first position character will be picked and will be printed in the next line. Then system.out.println new line. Then again the value of I will become 2. From 0 to this loop will run. 0 position character will be printed. The first position character will be printed. The second character will be printed, and this way this output will come on the screen. Question number 2, second part of this question, which says if we have Ajay, we will print Ajay, then AJ, AY, AJ and A. Then 0, 1, 2 third position, 0, 1, 2 position, 0, 1 and 0. So here what I am doing here, I am entering the string S, I am finding out its length. Then I am running a loop from L minus 1 to 0. L minus 1, if the case of Ajay is there, L minus 1, the number of characters in Ajay is 4. L minus 1 will come 3. 3 to 0. The value of I will be 3. The loop, second loop will run from 0 to 3. The 0 position character will be taken out and will be print. The second character will be print here. The third character will print here. So 0 position character, first position character, second position character, third position character will be printed in single line. Then system.out.println will give you a blank line. Then again the value of I will become 2. This loop will run from 0 to 2. The 0 position character will be taken out and will be printed in a line. Then first position character will be printed. Then second position character will be printed, and this way you will get this output. Now third one is say Akash, then H, SH, ASH, KASH and AKASH. H, the position will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth position, then third, fourth position, then second, third, fourth position, then first, second, third position, then 0, 1, 2, third, fourth position. So what I am doing here is I am entering the string, finding out the length L minus 1. In the case of Akash, the length is 5, then L minus 1 will become 4. So the loop will run from 4 to 0, and here from I to less than L. I to less than L means whatever the value of I till last character, less than L, less than 5 means less than 5 means till 4. So the value of I will be 4, from 4 to less than 4, right? Less than 5, sorry. Less than 5 means 4. So less than 5, so from 4 to less than 5. That means fourth character will be taken out, will be printed. So H will be printed. Then blank line will bring the control to the next line. The I will become 3. From third to less than 5. The third position will be printed out and fourth position will be printed out. Then next position will be 2. From 2 to less than 5. Second position will be printed out. Then third position will be printed out and fourth position and so on. And this way you will get the output. So please do these questions at home, and I'll be discussing the next 5 or 10 questions this way. You practice. Today I am going to send you the assignment of other questions, and you do these questions. And the thing I want to tell you is these 3 questions, please do these 3 questions again using substrings, which I have told you in the previous video, substring function. Use do these questions, solve these 3 questions of pattern type using substring. Thank you very much.